I'm here today talking to a wonderful, incredible, inspirational Kevin. And Kevin, how many years you have been here in the gym with us at
I
Art of
was just I
Fitness?
think it's either 12 or 13 that I've
12
been
and
coming here
13.
now. Yeah,
You
yeah.
you know you're a big inspiration here, right?
Well,
That
I don't know about that, but
everybody, we all really admire. Almost every day you come and you hear you're working out. We're gonna talk more about this. But first, happy late birthday.
well, thank
Yes,
you,
you
thank
just
you.
had your birthday
Yep, yep,
recently.
yep. I did.
Do you mind share your age with us?
84 now. Unbelievable.
It's unbelievable your energy, your mindset, your physicality, all of that is a combination of, you taking care of yourself is wonderful. Happy birthday. You recently had knee replacement.
Yep, one in August and one in November.
So you did back to back.
Yeah, we were sitting down talking to the surgeon, and I said, "Well, let's talk a little bit about get them both done at once." And my wife said, we're not doing them at once." So who runs the family? It's
Yes,
not
you told
me.
me that. How fast, this whole process went through because of, what amazing shape that you are and how your body heals.
Well, it was about 6 weeks for each knee, and then I was good to go.
And
So,
you believe that the healing process had to do with exercise?
oh yeah, yeah. I've talked to other people who don't exercise and had knee replacement. They say a year later they're still complaining. So yeah. But I was only out of here about a month, and I was back in here. But I was still going to physical therapy after I got warmed up in the gym.
I know it was very fast and you were like back into your routine. So how do you train in terms of like if it's every day, how many hours? How do you plan your training?
Okay, I usually have a long-term goal and then I have a short-term goal. My
Nice.
short-term goal every day when I come in here, I want to get 100 sets of something done.
How many times?
100 sets. And I'll start with light weights, a lot of reps, and then I'll just work up until I'm doing heavier weights and I'm doing maybe 8 reps.
How long is your daily training?
It's probably about 2 hours, sometimes a little less. I can get the 100 sets in less than 2 hours, but usually it takes me about 2 hours. My longer term goals, when I was in my late 60s, 70s, it was to be able to box, to get into the ring and fight somebody.
Mm-hmm.
And I did accomplish that. And then, as you know, when I turned 80, I wanted to do those 50 pull-ups, 100 push-ups in under 5 minutes. And I did that.
I remember we recording you doing that challenge and it was incredible. How many minutes again? You did
3 minutes, 58 seconds.
How do you motivate yourself?
Well, it's something that I learned early in life. I'm not that big a guy. And I realized that if I wanted to be successful playing sports, say in high school, I had to be in better shape than everybody else. So I worked harder. And I just got in that habit of working harder than the next guy, working harder than the big guys, because I wanted to accomplish a goal. And my goal I'm working on now is, and I still haven't done it, is I want to learn to do a muscle up. It's more than a pull-up. You're getting more than your chin above the bar. You're getting your waist above the bar.
So when are we going to record this and show everybody that you accomplished?
I know, I got to get
Do you
at
want
it.
to give us a time frame now?
2 months, 2 months.
Before summer?
Yeah, before summer.
Before
Yeah,
summer?
Yeah.
Good. Now for the younger generation listening to us.
Okay.
Because when you wake up in the morning, and we all have those, those days that we're like, okay, here I go again. I don't feel like, going to work or going to exercise or do anything. What makes you to go and show up?
If I didn't, I think I'd be really upset with myself because there's no reason I can't. There's no reason I can't. I have to do it. That's just part of me. And maybe it goes way back to when I was in high school. We had a great high school football coach. And in the 3 years I played, we never lost a game, not because of me, but because of some other people. But he was kind of a tough guy, and you just knew you had to do what you had to do, and there was no getting out of it. If he told you to do it, you had to do it, and I've kind of brought that through the rest of my life. I've kind of thought along those same lines. There's no
Yeah.
talking back, just get up and do it.
That's
And that was at a very young, 16, 17 years old. So
that's a great advice. Thank you, Kevin.
right, Nanda. Thank you for inviting me.
And my last question to you is
Sure.
this. Besides the physical aspect, what does exercise has done for you besides that in terms, if you think about the mind, the soul, have you transformed and changed, in a way internally through this lifestyle that you have developed for yourself?
I think if I didn't come to the gym, I would be very uptight all the time. But coming to the gym, it relaxes you. After you finish, you've had a good workout, the whole world is happy. Everything's great.
So it's the feeling. So you
yeah,
feel
it's that feeling. You're right. Exactly. Exactly, Nanda.
fantastic. Well,
So you got it.
You are like I said, someone that I look up to for, it's not related to age or anything.
Yeah.
For me, it's related to see someone showing up, and you have this light about you, and you're always smiling, and you come in and you do the work and you go home. And I think we need this energy around us, and you bring this to the Art of Fitness. So I
Well, you
want to
bring
say,
it in every day too.
I work here.
I know, but even if you
No,
didn't,
but I do have this internal too. But I want to say
Yeah.
thank you. Thank for being part of our family, for being here with us, and bringing your person, who you are, to here every day.
It's a pleasure, Nanda.
Yes.
It's a pleasure.
Thank you. This is Kevin, guys. Amazing.